Welcome to Mora FC. It is what it is. I know by now you know how to cut a jalabiya, this Muslim outfit. You know how to cut it. And if you don't know how to cut it, please do well and check out my previous videos. I have all the videos there that you can learn how to cut it. By this time, we're gonna show it together. There are some tips, there are some tricks that you need to pay attention when joining them together. You can't just join them anyhow. Like the side panel has its own way, the pocket also has its own way. There are two ways of fixing the pocket as well. I'm gonna explain everything, every tips, every tricks that is gonna help you to achieve the best of the best when sewing these Muslim outfits, the jalabiya. So if you are new to the channel, please do well subscribe, like and share. If you are a returner, thank you for returning back. I love you all, much love. God bless you all. So without wasting much time, so let's get started. Let me soak some water, just drink some water and hydrate myself a little bit before we start, doing the magic. It is what it is. Good. So these are all the pattern that we're going to use in sewing this jalabiya. Like I said, if you don't know how to cut it, check out my previous videos and it's going to help you out. This is the placket. I'll put the placket aside, and this is the pocket, the top pocket. I'll put it aside. This is the sleeve. You can see that the sleeve. I'll put that one also aside. And this is the side panel, the side one. You can see jalabiya. We have certain jalabiya that have a side. This one like a suit that have a side panel. This one also have a side. So I'm going to divide it into two. Then I'll put one somewhere and use one. And this is the main body. And I'm going to put the main body somewhere as well. So this is why concentrate here is very, very important. Concentrate here. If you should remember, there are certain places that are marked that shows us it's a straight line. Like this part is a straight line. You can see the line there, the red mark that shows that it's a straight line. But we are not going to work at that part. We are going to work at the slanted part, the place that we slanted it. That's where we're going to fix. Sorry, that's the way we're going to fix the pocket. That's the way. So I'm turning right side to right side together. And we're going to sew the side pocket first with the side panel. You feeling it? The side panel, the slanted part, that's where we're going to fix the pocket. So I mark 5 inches here. You can see this 5 inches. Remember, we left only half inches over there. And I'm going to mark 11 inches also here. So you can mark 5 inches, and the pocket, this is the pocket side, 6 inches or 6.5 inches. Do you understand? It can be 6 inches, 6.5 or 7 inches for an adult person. So the place that I mark when I'm sewing, when I get to that chalk, the place, the 5 inches mark that I did, I'm going to do your top stitching. You raise there, make a top stitching over here. Then you continue sewing your half inch. When you get to the other part, you make a top stitching also over there. Then you continue. Please, I'm not sewing the straight line where at the side panel, I mark a certain place, that's the term, that's my straight line. That's not where I'm sewing right now. I'm sewing the slanted part, the middle part, the slanted part, the place that I slanted it, that's the place that I'm sewing right now. So after sewing from the top to the bottom, this is what we're going to do. We have to open the seam here. Remember the 5 inches that we did? I'm going to mark there, and these are 6 inches. I'm going to mark at that part as well. That's the opening of the pocket. That's the opening of the pocket. This mark and this mark, we just have to open. That's the opening of the pocket. I'll open it later, so you need to secure that by sewing that part to close it down to get a perfect look. That's why I didn't left no space over there. I just sewed throughout, but I did top stitching to guide it. So at this part, what I'm doing right now, we're going to flip and top stitch. Like when you sew your top, the side slit, the side vent, how you secure that part. That's the same thing we're going to secure this part. So you're going to fold it, then you refold it. Do you understand? That's how we're going to fold it to secure the pocket. There's a pocket there. You know, I measured from the top 5 inches and 6 inches. That 6 inches is the pocket opening. Do you understand? So we need to secure that part. So you need to flip in and top stitch on it. Like the way when you sew your Senator tab, at the side end of it, there's a slit over there. How you secure that slit, that's what I'm doing right now to secure the mouth of the pocket. So as you can see, I'm just folding in and I'm just stop stitching it. You can see I've sewed the pocket. I've sealed the pockets, like there's no pocket over there. That is how you should do it to get a perfect look over there. After I finish, I'll just take my blade and open that part. That's how they do that part. Okay, fixing of the pocket have 2 ways. Fixing of the pocket have 2 ways. I'm going to explain all the 2 ways for you. You know, all the 2 ways that are going to help you. So please do it and listen. So this is how it's going to be. So from that pocket, I'm going to measure 1 inch or 1.5 inch. That is the place I'm going to place the pocket and stitch on top of it to give it a space at the pocket side. Please watch carefully what I'm doing. This part is very important. Like I said, there are 2 ways of fixing the pocket, and I'm going to explain all the 2 ways for you right here. The pocket, I join it, so I'm going to do a top stitching of it. The pocket, there's a joining, so I'm doing a top stitch just to secure that part firmly. Please, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and like and share. Tell a friend, telephone number Mora FC. I post videos every Mondays and Thursdays. If you are a returner, thank you so much for returning back. And if you are new to this channel, thank you also. I will appreciate your time being here. Keep on learning. So we're going to place the pocket on top. This is how it's going to be. Now this is how the pocket is going to be. So you mark your 1.5 at the top. So watch, you have to check here and see if that part is okay for you. So the pocket, they have a one that you have to sew around that will fall in this angle. We have a pocket that will fall within, inside that part. Do you understand? Inside the panel, we have a pocket that will fall in. So you check, is that place okay or it's too small for you? Do you understand? You need to check that part. Sometimes you're going to make the pocket and the pocket is too small. The person can't put anything inside. The moment the person put his hands inside, it goes stuck. So like I said, we have 2 pockets. We have the one that you're going to just sew on top and sew the bottom. That's it. And we have the one that will fall within, inside. I hope you're feeling it. Don't worry, I will still explain that part for you to get it. So I'm marking my 1.5 inch. Then you come to this side, you check, you mark 1 inch over there. Then you mark 1 inch also over here. Doing this, that means you want your pocket to fall inside. You know, You're going to sew around to make your pocket fall inside. You're going to see your thread side by side. Everything, you're going to see the pocket being sewn around it. So you're going to sew your 1/2 inch. Then you check how big, how wide the pocket is going to be after sewing your 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Do you understand? You have to do all this math when you are here. So this part will determine is either you go around and sew it, or you just have to sew the top and the bottom. So sewing around it, this is how it's going to do. I'm just giving a sketch for you to understand what I was talking about. So we have a pocket that you have to sew like this one. You have to go like this, the curve like that. Do you understand? You have to go and do the other side as well. When you fold it together, this is a dash chalk. When you fold it together, then you just tap your hand on it so it will transfer it to the other side. You're feeling it? So it will transfer it to the other side. But I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it the other way. Do you understand? The other type of the pocket. That's another style, and you can do it this way. You just have to come at the top, like the 1.5 inch that was left at the top there. Do you understand? You just have to sew this part straight away. And I'm going to sew at the tip of it to secure it, to hold it down. This is the bottom of the pocket, the bottom of it. So you sew at that part as well. Here you can reduce the speed of the sewing. Reduce the speed of the sewing. So I'm sewing other side as well, just to hold that part as well. So you can do it this way or the other way. This one you're only going to see the thread only on top and the bottom. So I'm going to trim the rest of the pocket out. Let me give it out for them to trim it out. If you didn't get, we're going to do this one for you to understand. Remember the sizing. I marked the place which is straight. That determines that that's a straight line for me. That's not the part that we're going to sew the pocket. We're going to sew the pocket to fix it on the slanted part, the place that I slanted it. So I mark my 5 inches and my 6 inches or 6.5 inches for the pocket. So you just have to sew. When you get to the 5 inches, you can see that I make a double stitch over here. Then you continue with the mouth of the pocket. You reach the other point, make double stitch. Then you continue sewing to the bottom of it. I know you might say that you have closed the pocket, the opening side of the pocket. We're going to open it. I will open that part. You understand? We're going to open that part later on. But we have to do it this way so that we get the perfect look of the pocket. Please, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. Subscribe, like, and share. Tell a friend about more. So this is how we're going to do. We transfer the 5 inch, and this is the opening of the pocket. I make a mark over here. We need to secure the mouth of the pocket. Do you understand? We need to secure the mouth of the pocket. So you fold it in, you flip it in, then you top stitch. Like how we do the slit or the vent at the side of the center, the way we secure that space that was left over there, that's what we're going to do for the mouth of the pocket. You do the same thing. Morai FC, it is what it is. Do tell a friend about Morai FC. I post videos every Mondays and Thursdays. Please do and check it out. And check out my playlist. Look at my big head. It is what it is. And check out my playlist, and I have a lot of videos, as you can see, rolling down right now. I have a lot of videos you can learn from. Check out my playlist and learn a lot of videos. It is what it is. Remember, the other side we left 1.5. You still have to left 1.5 at the top of it. They have to be, if you are going to leave 1 inch at the top, make sure all of them are 1 inch. So we sew here just at the top of it to hold it down, and we stitch the edge also to hold the pocket down for us, to let everything lay flat. And this is the bottom of the pocket. So when you get to the bottom of the pocket, this is what we're going to do right here. You need to open it. You open the seam over there, then you sew straight away. Here it's either you reduce the speed of it, or you just have to do, and you come back and do your top stitching also over there, to sew on top twice to hold it down firmly. You can top stitch again, but make sure that you stitch it right. It have to be on the same line. You can see that I'm going to top stitch again. It's either reduce your speed, or you just have to sew that part twice. So I'm just going on top of the same thread. It have to be on the same thread. Don't shift it, no curve, no burn. That's why I say if you can't do it this way, you just have to reduce the speed of your machine, the speed of it. Just have to reduce it. So here I'm just double sewing at that part, exactly on the one that I did sew. You need to trace that line exactly, no curve, no burn. So you can see I just stitched 2 times on it, no curve, no burn. Please do and check out my playlist. I have different tutorial, different style that will help you a lot. So please do and check it out and learn different style. Morai FC, it is what it is. I'm here for you guys. I'm always going to give you the best of the best. So please do subscribe, like, and share. Tell a friend about Morai FC. It is what it is. As you can see that I have different styles, different tutorials, and more is coming. Suit tutorial is also coming. There's so much that I'm going to give you. I have so much in me that I want to share with you guys. So much unexpected, so much in me that you guys are going to enjoy it. It is what it is. So this is how the pocket is going to be. You can see we have the 2 pockets right now. This is the side panel. This is what we're going to do. You have to do this one before we go to the next level. So this is a sleeve. At the opening side, at your right side, we're going to sew at that part. There are 2 ways to go by that part. As a beginner, you need to sew from the wrong side. As a beginner, you need to sew from the wrong side here. If you are a beginner, sew from the wrong side to guide you. Don't try and do this, but keep on trying to sew like this one. we're going to sew exactly on top. I'll show you the reason why as a beginner don't try it as a beginner, because when you sew it, sometimes you are not going to get a perfect, it's not going to sew it exactly on the other part. Let me show it to you. I'm just giving you an example. If you do it this way, this is what is going to happen sometimes. You see, so I need to tear it off. I need to remove the thread. So that's why I say as a beginner, don't try this style, but keep on trying it until you become perfect on it. Do you understand? You sew it from the wrong side. Do you understand? But still, I'm going to sew here to know that you've been doing this. It is what it is. I hope you understand what I mean. This is the pocket. We are closing the edge over there. So like I said, as a beginner, you have to sew from the wrong side. Do you understand? And it's going to help you without jumping no steps. But I'm showing you at the right side. My needle, I think there's a problem with my needle. You can see there's some small breakage, so I need to remove the needle and put another one there. So let me squeeze it. You can see it's level. So this is it. You can see how beautiful it is when I sew it on the right side. As a beginner, sew it on the wrong side to help you. I do both sometimes. So it is what it is. So let me change my needle and put a new one there. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Morai FC. It is what it is. So let me out.